What's up, YouTube? Had to pause that real quick. Anyway, today's video is gonna be a story time. Yes. Excuse my face because I have been sleeping all day and I honestly did not want to make this video, but I actually thought about it, and since I had nothing else to do, I might as well do it even though I have a research paper to do. Anyway, alright, this story time is going to be about, well, I'm telling two stories, but they connect to each other, so it's going to make sense. I know my boyfriend and one of my closest friends do know this story, and they make fun of me every single time and tell everyone, so it might as well I tell my freaking version of it because it happened to me. So anyway, so this is about the story. So this is the story about how I sneezed and knocked myself out. Anyway, this is how it started. So one day I was eating a Subway sandwich that at my house, and I was on video call with my boyfriend and whatnot. We're talking, and this is, I think, no, this is not before we started dating. This is when we were dating. It's like probably the first week we started dating. And we're just talking, and I'm eating a sandwich. He said, "How long have you had that sandwich?" I was like, "For a couple of days, but you know, it's probably fine. I had it since last night." He's like, "You're going to legitimately get sick. Don't call me when you have a stomach ache." And I said, like, "Man, I ain't gonna get no stomach ache. I got a stomach of steel. I don't know about y'all." Not gonna lie, 3 hours later, my stomach was killing me. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was hurting. But then, back to the whole thing about me sneezing. While I'm eating the sandwich, I sneezed and I went forward and went back, and I was like in shock. What I mean, I went forward and went back, I mean my whole entire body fell forward into the sandwich, but I didn't get anything on my face, and then I flew backwards. And he was just like, "What the hell was that?" I was like, "I sneezed." He was just like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Watch one day you sneeze and knock yourself out." So one day I'm in my room and I'm on my bed as usual, but I was doing my homework, and all of a sudden I felt a sneeze coming on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I was facing this way and I'm doing the homework and I'm watching TV at the same time. I sneezed and I hit my head back here, so I went like, and then I fell this way and I went completely night-night. What I mean completely night-night, I mean night-night, like I was out. And then I kept getting a phone call, like phone calls after phone calls after phone calls. I just wasn't waking up. Then when I finally woke up, which I think was about like an hour or two later, I got a phone call and it was from him, and I'm like, "Hey." He's like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, "What time is it?" He's like, "Look on your phone. I called you on the phone. Look on your phone." And I'm like, "Oh, it's like 8 o'clock. What happened?" He was just like, "Why haven't you been answering me?" I was like, I have one of three choices in my head. Tell him I sneezed and knocked myself out, or keep it a secret until later on in the relationship when I know he loves me more and not call me an idiot for doing this, even though it was completely involuntary. So I waited a couple days and I told him. He was dying laughing. Me, after he hung up the phone that same day, I was thinking back. I was like, what if I got a concussion? Like, what if I just died? Like, what happened to me? Like, am I going to be okay? Like, what's gonna happen? And when I'm telling him this, he was rolling on the floor. What I mean weak? I mean weak. Like, he was laughing out of control. Like, he was on the floor crying, laughing, and I'm over here like, I would laugh too, but I'm the one that could have gotten hurt. Bruh. I told my friend Danae, and she's one of my closest friends. I told her about it, and she was crying as well, and she joined Daniel with it, and I'm over here like, guys, this is real funny. Like, anyway, that's the end of my story. Like, subscribe, and comment below for more stories of my life, because it's just ending fun for me. Ending fun. Anyway, bye.